watching be more car baby me the barbecue jumedi so ya da wase say na so no wanyam kwan edo afidie na to Badwam efi sabre krono ye de pensim mo na bre na so mpenifo atena se midin de kaba mpenifo aya to nsa from na no pani oti ensa nifa so omina ye me mpisa se fanti akwa osino ne begro ni nyine kan ne ho na mete they say nso meti Ablekuma Central nti me mpifo mienu na me omo sha owura Theophilus te shy NDC mrashi bejani de ma Ablekuma Central bani e mo acho mo akwa and welcome back.
Me no can say bia.
Oh, that
and I come back to the question.
Oh, jai. And I feel to know ura amankwesi ama mrashi bejani MPP mrashi bejani edema fantia company e mo acho mo akwa yo and I no pen komodie be se miensa atichiri pa na we apon so biometric jumadi no ye chance na no memeda and any day 3 and I toss me and say share Sarge Media and say Kai said a introstion kokra a be mada is answer they won't say doing in our business in Fidia so near Chawaso new and near their 12 years so then what you want to say Kojas are about for a champ on in ye brass Sammy and Anodini birthday or no so nun na and no etimia down so send a bear 22 with me at Toba so when Timia true D if you sabre you could see Nadia 9 before they are to Honor Untimi true D beam unya about to him what to be nti say this na beto ama no wantimi anto ama no mulusu ayewo a say MPP nso wanto ama no mulusu ayewo a PPP for elusu ayewo a isan say wantimi anto aba ye bi dis asem nkomo challenges ene akwansidie be na esi o makwan mu MP say wa ha o constituency dia na manfo catch rom dia no mu so man ebinum say computer ni freeze ebinum say printer na nya adwuma papa ebinum say ye bie police station ba bi a o mu hu po say ye de o mo agents be call no kra be ne o ye bi dis asem nkomo afi so no NDC any aban a boycott multimedia for about 4 days. Ansana adwento atwa di media koso Ghana Journalists Association, Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association, multimedia na afa aban penifo ekushia aya adwento atwa se penifo apene se omne multimedia bedin sa so na se say no asade na aba besen kono obroni be se lessons the be ni be sua free sade mu both on government side and multimedia side na ye de aboama on my Ghana kabimamika biama mu na timi akonkan na wo NDC mu nsam so no MP for Adenta Rekojo Edu Asare kire na adwen kire se ba bia NDC o makoduro no entichemu ni papa mu aba party no hia obi a waben wo nkutahudie nsam so professional mediator na wabeka NDC abom titu President Mills no President Rollins feasible is it possible and here some be doing come on afin so no NGOB so ye kire se wasunafo south ye nyuro bia se ye de ba betreat bruli osa ya de eto ho ana ye kro na etre na you don't pay na ba beto abontin sa ya de ne hu ye papa enuro bia kokra ba ye say expired if you US abuchimem ho sem ne sen what text messages 1760 and afi Facebook share multi TV world sorry you know
we started that
ye do ebeko abontin na biometrics sanya amanfo ahyase omu churuchuru mu dinfa sanya challenges abamu no yakona akohe na ansa na no member studio pani akwa babiem na Ablekuma Central abaton sha di introduction sha na no memre da se na wankasa odi wani ko akohoma na ye koso ano ne amanfo eko registration ene ye news team eko around omu ye nso ye akere ma jo yidio
anopay mida omo hwe Badwam program kan yankasa me constituency for Ablekuma Central ene mi mami bia owodonkwa a government hospital IFN no anti-Christi ose ota hwe program e pa na
ne ya hia na
niji program no ho pa nti anopay me hia no ene nejumafo nyina se omun koso na omun hwe multi TV Badwam ejuma die kaba yenye nim se SIC ayeye registration SIC ayeye ade sonko a afina abagana ami ade ba ko a ewo mu ne se wo se ye ma mofo nyina ehu se without a biometric registration SIC one to me anye bia 2012 December elections no untumi ento aba enti obi bia o card e won nsem old previous card no and mu register ya kra no we do 18 and above no was so bia ansanko enko yes registration yi because everyone say even within Accra metropolis no kofo bebre enim say registration a ye no ye ama omo asabi omo ni ayi previous cars no yes nanso we ye registration foforo a e was so bia we di 18 e wo man Ghana mu up to the last age group no e was say omo register kaba elections registration a ye problems bebre e wo ho me analyze the issues from different angles. First of all, information I was electoral commission. Edema electorates in the various localities education There has been adverts. Man can't on radio. Conscientize among for say there is going to be registration. But Ejumedi was a come. Now, Emma Ejumedie no air smooth no omo ntumi anye. And one of the issues I may identify no is say Osha polling stations now, omo group polling stations no into clusters.
4 mebwa.
Very good. And one electoral area no, say more there's 20 polling stations e wo ho no na. And then on the 10th almost started your friend saying for 10 days it's for only 4 polling stations within that 20 in that electoral area. Adianka was a electoral commission for ni and say every polling station within an electoral area no omutumi etro
baby
omo and I said dates embo registration centers ni nyina say
if you hire ko ha
very good
mama anya sa
nti se me wo ebia Zama line na ebia yenye registration e wo Zama line by a year registration e was Sukura. Minim say Zama line polling station. Me do one mo pe who date no say aha no mo dia no be start maybe
free na say ekusi that.
Very good.
No mo free ho a ombeba e bia banana in.
Very good.
That say ekusi that say. Omo anya nta.
That is it. Inti illiteracy no I say a panic situation. Okoha no mo a eni ho no mo obehu ye register ho no mo. Inti obi a wo Sukura. We movie aba Zama line so oba be register.
When you register per honest obeto abano.
That is it. Well, and what will happen is say was a police station, within the day, and if I say 50, and a bit to make queue or area on my register.
Not double a trip.
Yeah, in conform say be at 200, 300. Now machine because this time and yeah, handwriting and go fast. Typing. When we are there and who's spending much time at our polling station at the end of the day checks are my actually say you can't even register more than 120 people
in a day. And the machine be crash
no. It takes time. Each person about 10 to 15 minutes. And do their calculating.
Anka manual na dia anka wo koya na we na wo do ko.
Won ade no. Enti these are challenges are ewo exercise no mo. Secondly, machines now omo procure no enu crasem yenyina IT no yenyimu bi machines no is not suited for this environment.
O purchase machines in a substandard
yes substandard who say
tropicalized
very good
say your conditions humidity ni ade wo mu no enye papa
and favor machine
adenta
machines na mo di aba no favor a very cool environment
yes
into research amimaya no areas are omudi machines na kwashe classrooms they don't face problems
omutena wiase dia
yes omudi esisi abontin awia no eboso ni sa nyamanyam no machines ni freeze by heart.
Okay,
there's one police station for 2 days. First day omu register 14, the second day omu register for 14.
The machine freeze here
yeah the court na the ba na asan freeze. It's because of the weather. Boom. Machines omudi abano is different from national identification authority for the UC to me what national identification for the UC a better chain ni omuye where fatter
pilot no we are apamomu.
It depends on where they did the pilot.
Okay,
maybe a pilot registration were done in areas shade any nyama ewo honomu, so they didn't notice the effect of the weather on the machines.
What when you say o consensus what draw electoral commission for attention?
and my draw many officers na kotena se ye sanya mini nyina. The problem is say who said omo training for repairing of the machines no so omo ndorso.
Yes be require so kwa anko.
Won wade no. Yes, omo ndorso. Enti machine is was say mass free center no.
Yeah, the come.
And you know obi person ko ejuma. We waste enough time or so be jina queue. Na machines ni yes obi free on mako. Enti exercise mum de
the voter party crab be.
Senior SA kono no. It was say easy no esan re-strategizing. Me ho no say me ni district officer no akasa say polling stations ni nyina omo church days ye be ye no. Now residents they will not be moving from one area to the other.
Okay.
And also be solve the problem.
Right.
These are major challenge. The third challenge, political parties, the way we see this registration exercise. Registration exercise is to ensure say Ghana man you know maybe 18 and above no ebe register. It's in the say every political party no.
Make a amount for say we ye call abontin amount for Joy News ye news team for call abontin amount for no mudin komo opani we papa ye be take comments ni bi amount for kind challenges are omko mu share ho na ye de related to nya okay na fe ya answers if you ra super
ni am ye nyira ye hwehwe ne say political parties no ebe call form educate electorates no me say me do registration center na me hwe na nyama ekoso na crowd no me gina ho no me ni omo kasa say un free sa area ho no ma ko say me kita movement plan no na ma chere mu say mo wa ha no mu
that's it baba
they say na mo de ni beba nti mo de mu ko mu fie edu sa da na mo ko station e won e boa bebre
okay
nti me say political parties no ye na ye kita movement plan no ye so ye assist electoral commission for no na djumedie no enko so fine
okay
yeah there's no need say ye be high macho men
and they been more high macho men
it's happening most of the areas because AC
why they high some macho men
me person ye be
and say ka so ka say we no na say we no ma
me person me personalize no simply because obi ani ha no ma ono so be den obeyi na no but sanyama no in terms of registration here all what we need to do is to go out let the people come and register
right yeah so opani siama minim say issues we mean say me Saturday na me adwuma enra so sa mtimenya kwa register me say na ochina but nia your reporters kwa abonten dey ka kire ne say computer ni freezy printer ni bu print ma nipa no dooso ni ade eno anso na won o constituency na ba bia won so no wati no wahu ana
yo me dase em say me atif no mo mu hwe nyina weekend me to kwan kakra me ko western region me offer se ba kon ekunu ma me wu yinti oni ha ntimi na me ko gina mu ma no nti enra nwumre na me beduye nti enne na me ko me constituency but em say me aminu yi kan se de o chirechire mu no ade a happen wo bebia ne ya tete ene calls am nso menya no bi FM machine na ebi a itumi freezy as and when we are boarding then especially between the hours of 12:30 any 2:30 hono that is the point it me freezy it is a letter commissioner no watititi we ni bi no no so experience bia na say advice bi o say bi o mbetumi dia share classroom say the menu na can because the work classrooms no onu tumi hu say e bia no etumi live longer am freezy anka o mo ya anka ye chese bibia ye be ya e de asumdwe e be ba ye maimu na na ye na se ye kokase ade ayeyi ni nya ba na ye to registration na ye na se ye registration keke na se entokwa yabubo binum tu etwitwa binum sekan ani nyina ba news enye entro na omucha that is the point that is the point and a voter region so omo aba CBS omo de enipa be 100 if you togo by ya mo register ya chimi ni bi nso omo ko register omo nso omo kita fake ID national ID we nu nyina ye enema em say ha adwene pania me pese me kan titiri pa ne se e de be important pa na be ba obi a okọ we yen fa nche party no there be me mo obi en fa nche NDC me mo obi en fa nche MPP fa nche MP no candidate no candidate no dey talk about a presidential candidate be into in front of Kwame because only polling station. That is the point. Oh, and obi into me nkasa ebia me din tokwa ba anya MP no. Who say o ka say bibi crop up. Eye no omo trashing out into the asumdwa eden aba. O person ka or refer kra one refer because onum say omo eden omo settle case. Sa pepe na ba na say who MP no who say amount for to abama no. Now who pay votes no, majority of the votes no. Who why what you say who go wiem. Akofa obia on free constituency. Edna be register. And now say wakofa macho man. Say on be intimidate obia or ye rightful say obe register or no one constituency. So what I say. Na say wo kowini abana eventually kowini abana. Now be friend who say wo ye popular or na say are you the man of the people? Niema I was say MP bia we have to task our MPs. Because at the end of the polling station and son about constituency, and son about region, and son about national. Now, why a polling station? MP who is the man on the ground? It is the MP. MP no, Anna, you bring a problem there, Ghana.
But we're calling to question. Moi, members of parliament, Modebois Electoral Commission, bra, na Edintre Babesha say, Row Ben and play prior to Saturday and running there, Yababi Due. About parliament, ebe narrative the side of the story and how the machine operates, and the expectation, and how it should go peacefully, finally. And then they were back, but yeah, and the message, echo back. Now, yeah, I said many organization, many ye did organizing macho men, and sunny ground, add information, aquana. You say information and trickle down ye. Obi Obeka said people are very aware say exercise here our ground the power obi anim say and na me register ha and next 10 days me register and now 20 days me here and now say 31st date no me ha na de ne ba exactly problem need because your elections 92 your elections 96 2000 2004 2008 no previously no education no kwase here it's then the baba say biometric inquiry na
well, I don't know as yet. Say clandestine. If say obi trimu po say on person nipa bebre e beti say edintro no e baso. Intino mummy anka no osoro ya ayenka won krasi for no. Omo villages no omo do so chen yen wo city.
But we say electoral commission also omo advance nam kromo bama ye wo nkrasi ne no ho
me say minti
ebi ni ho sa consensus ni ho sa
minti begro de omo ye kakra but nkrasi ne de e ya na edene
fanchine ko nya menchine ne osi no ne abompe ne ye no obi ni mu anko
ba bi amete e wo nkran ha say minti say van bi akra he de twemu a kasa e bia ha ye nto ne ne ana say be to no date be na on kafie fo beti go be back and got baby amete no police station back about 300 yards from where I live eni pe akobod dompem ho no yesi na ehu fie fo kra binum ko ho omo ko am say enim da ebeto bibia so mbo ho a indicate say e bia next 10 or 20 days no omo be start wa ha I don't need idea. I'm saying it's a failure on the part of
quick information.
Yeah, media near woman say almost every registration be a year or man. A bien one man I smooth. Ghana for Nankasa, Pepe, you know, tea announcement. You be started signing money announcement, you know, electoral commission for no omoye. But how serious we take the announcement so
no but now my question is say previous ones asam no be so be no ho akra what say bibi say koso I didn't understand round on yen hu bibi yen amount for yen te hwe yenim ye koso
I almost started advert very late. But
the month is kana more
no
50 million
no it wasn't money wasn't an issue I know
the money issue and then cranny abeka use nanka beba no abeka say the is ni blame be the bema is
money wasn't an issue
now no o meka bibia ntre Ghana for say dawra man tumi amoni ye and now say dates I mean by now mean to me from pasty various polling stations indicating when omo there ebe start no we put the blame on easy
I don't America no say anka
but mami ko kuma semra Kofi Asante ni emi nua ya wo Nhyira FM Kofi mo achen Hello Kofi utimenka yo Kofi boy manieta Kumasi ene ne important say na biometric no akoso efi na no me da na tie
Kama said the name of the television, and the Tosso Amian, biometric registration exercise, a fraction Midana. Kumasi, Mekan is Bibia Koso, or Yanya cases, or reported machines, and Yetuma. Walk you made that online or more class and move fast here. I mean, fast here on the first day, none of many days, my daily fast here. About a car, no panel, you see me a coyer, meow will be to say tapping. I feel so I told you and an apartment. Or more machines are coyer, no, a nipa reporter, a cocoa pure in your NSM. Memory card and it was over the back, said the bear scanner machine, a bit my edge, mano. Over the machine by a shade beer, so they be at a memory card in me. And my EC officials, we took them about 3 hours and Dana, or with me at the memory card, maybe at the Badwam. I told so maybe the part of Bodom to Mohono, now machines not a Yatuma, and made the back of some of the areas. And after say, you could so be able to say a Buapa RC primary school police station. You copy your reporter, Nan Tonkantoquakra AAT, Ninemo NSM, MPP representative for now, every allegation said, one more at the end of the day, Romania report to Nitamakumako 125 and now register a issue ID card at the Amaomo. There's some more machine as well, or more the tally, you know. Now, a Nitamakumako 51 out of the 125. And I'm not a machine applicant, and into the rest of Nippon Akarino, or more certificate. And issue fake ID card at the Amaomo, and I say fake identity card the Amaomo. Very as you know, and they are putting for Kokupio and just ID and Kantokwa, Pana, a coyer. But Nippon a deal and which I say, almost to be the line as well. Yeah, mom, put a dear, on the fan, but no other time, so Mudra, and internal, not a decommission, a day by Mensia. Issue about the big issue, Kumasi, unidentified van, be any need to be or more etiquette, man, registration number, beyond put anyhow. I'm going to call Mensia, one of the police stations. Now, Mudu one. Or more body boatman, I back up the metroman for almost 3 hours a year registration officers and so on. Kids, in Kata, our market to do was Lignano, or more Cambomanka table craft, computers and so on, or more contraction. The 2 police following it, and I saw more, and as a woman could do on, not or more, brand new panel town, and a more ACIR. They put it for take up, or more usual. And to Yaka, generally, no, I have fair, Kaka, cases of how machine we need my way now. Across now, so I have now the BBA echoes on a pay. I say that yeah, baby, something now. Yet me, oh, but the police are Aquabano indicate near my echoes what is another better. Action. After I'm 5 o'clock, 5:30, I made Bedumano, then Nipa Cross and Sunline. And we are here. It is a weekday, and I'll be coming. I okay.
Adriana, I don't pay Medasi. Kofi Asante ni on Nhyira FM amane boy efi Kumasi eti sa asem kuria machine se freeze here na me sure say ye sabe kan where Christian no super na ye de na di nkomo but sa macho ma asama no work no eno abi na Kofi Asante sa e dey na be ma political party mobile organizing macho men ewo registration ya ba to registration registration is here.
Ehun me dey make say who person who win an election. Near what say we here say who be encourage we citizens no more moving from Mufie, no more police stations and go register. Because when the people register, that is where
and bet me to
register. Now we call high macho men. No more no more intimidating amount for our police station. You as a member of parliament, do you think say we be harassing amount for no our queue no move here? No more secure on cars now beto abana ma. Nyama bia we say ye nyina ye susu. Me I totally condemn sir machoism ni sa nyama.
Penny, I say now, you better say some work Christian Uspire, and Sakana. Now, my make out Eden financial institutions so airbois, MID, a big Germany person, more bro. You say, we know a water craning at the end of Pibi Kuguni boom. Now, what does any Wunyas and Yakupon Yamas Unyaska for BC? And it's any so Badwam out this case here, bra. So can when you be crackra. Now the kid to be a quacko. Into your Eden Foundation, your Eden Koso, your Eden Tuma promotion, and after your Eden normal susu, any account a bit me could be. Now, I need to 70 Oko Edina, collateral, here be, say as if I see and I be baby says you are, and now you say, confide the pay, you know, and I mean, media dance among guarantees any idea. Nina no air, dear bit me a boy, papa. They chance to crow from Kumase. Tafo opposite multi-credit. Afe tano so yasantoa and omuni edi enimhwe. Sokoban villagers have market. Ene nkrabata hudo pie omuguso omu bie bi kanwa. Ne nyina betimi abo yi papa. Fra Eden 0548 416292 0548 416292. Yenye omonkrato mra ye ba ye beto ankomodie nso.
Oye jadini osieni sikanka kranka krawo Eden rain susunie oton ice water onusu sieni sikanka kranka krawo Eden ofaya osusua kai se e was osieni sikrawo Eden.
Yes, Eden. Yes.
Eden, save for tomorrow.
Eden, save for tomorrow.
Siema Odachi.
Save for tomorrow.
I say them are Eden Financial, so more so I say, text message 1760. You heard the Albany and twice, so NDC all the way. President Mills all the way. 2012 NDC win the elections. Ya Mohammed the Jiffy man Kasim de Baye from 2 p.m. Blessed Sun Asantumampo. 8 years of ex-President Kufuor, black and white ID cards. Just 3 years. President Mills colored biometric registration. Ghanaians, let's think about that, yo. Come on, please tell the government to pay the youth employed in the Yellow Krobo district for 8 months. They've not paid us. DC Christina Kobina at Takwa, right, Assemblyman and at Takwa is so must be advised because they are all galamsey operators. Hey, Pacho, allegation Kesepana, I mean to me. From Yamot in Borga-Kaba, the dark days are back. Ghanaians were told, but they never believed. Seeing, they say, is believing. From a mass in Abofo Kaba, NDC Abmai, okay, Cecilia, one beba multimedia view. Omaba, yes, on beba view. Omaba, and Ngwasia Kwaba, you. Yamoting Borga, President John Fifi Atamels is King Nebuchadnezzar. We all need Gangantuan prayers to send them packing. God save Ghana from these wicked ones, yo. Kaba, we Cape Coast will vote for Nanado and Alfred Thompson for 2012. MPP all the way. Robert from Cape Coast now, they buy Yamot again, Boga Kaba. The wicked will ruse, the people suffer. And I feel so. I'll say, Kaba, please tell Tony Adams to frame his words well. Death is not a good news for him to say someone died and things went on well. Thanks from Joanna. Joanna made that say. I'll say, producer, tell those cartoonists that free health service does not mean poor delivery. Free basic education doesn't imply poor quality education. Therefore, Nana's free education will surely materialize. Abobia in Yendi. Abobia, the truth is that cartoons are on TV, you know, it is not originated from multi TV. And you need to person and so Emma Monfu. Okay, people accuse Ablekuma Central MP that he stopped the Aboso kind pass dealers not to register because they don't stay at Ablekuma Central. Kofi Alaji na de ba Bachayapa. The hypocrisy of President Mills is becoming too much. Someone should talk to him to stop this behavior. From Oyomegate to boycott of MGL, he seems unaware. Alice in Takra, the High Kaba, come to Ashanti region and see what they are doing. If they know that you are not okay, no. Sabi mami kwa Omasora Christian Osupari, Director of Public Affairs, Edema EC. Openi memo akwaba.
Mejo so kaba.
But we be abokode.
Oh, nyami adon yo.
Yo. Openi we dey quick one. We are in day 3 and now I toss me and Sani Ebra. you share biometric. I say your new team are call around issues about up freezing of air computers, any printers, you know. But you also about easy for attention.
If you didn't do registration centers, it be at the Tochima Kakra. The commission, INSA, district there, your technicians, you know. Indeed, yeah, you may be as a need and say, oh, yeah, a project of this nature, a year nationwide, now you suit equipment brigades. A bit me and myself back one and you know be home, a bit me at Tochima. And until I had a commission, ya boy, home say, a bit of Tochima, yeah, anything. 80-year technicians, you know, our district, BMO. It is a day from Tochima, 9 how much they can apprehend there. And which may affect our problem. And right here, so your backup equipment, our district. 80 technicians and 80 me immediately, and I want to fix the problem immediately. Now, your backup on I could replace the work on a steady you may know at the cost. 80 if you didn't cry 1 or 2 problems about home, then so a commission, our arrangement, or the containing challenges and all.
Now, I did back about so say, I said, more machines are more craft, you know, and yet tropical. I say, it's here, we are more and the freezy. Sadie, and so about more attention.
Oh, many, machines, you know, and yet tropicalized. Your specification, then say, almost a produce according to the specification. If there are problems there, it's never any time. Young computers are ACC and tables, so and then laptops are you see occasionally it may freeze. A manufacturing defect there.
Now, problem back about numbering. Say, Obi a register we na ye so no di kan obo say na cost 30. Saudi no so mo instead of ibia ono na register no di kan senka e 1 no na ko 15 and na 30 it is saying
me how can me tell because me nya experience no na registration na yeah na registration form be a number 80 number the form the register number na make sure say eba we no so me who said I will say obi di kan na maybe akoto so 30
sir ebi o ha senka okay
sir arrangement here working
okay mpacho any emu note into na mo field amare answer na obekọ instance menya tie say o ye interview so be foforo e be problem ba kon so aba ene say movement chart ana say mo Ablekuma Central e bia mo free Zamrama line mo betena 10 days ade echi a mo be ko Zongo Junction ho mo betena 10 days say mo Ablekuma Central ho no a 10 days amu be di o airport A no na mu fi o mbeko point B no amanfo so mu nyanti ase papa minim say asem we me no adi hu komoda da but case a esan ba de na mu be ya fasa de ho
yo taba am say me no interview last Friday me boss adi so say yeah can be ya faso be ama omanfo ne ho the registration team no eba omo polling station the edikan and say yeah address or radio see fine a publish movement plans no e wo papers mo ye ne mo say enya obi a no benya paper akenkan enuti data educate engage over 6,000 public educators electoral area be public educator you might say so NSF over Kupo as sorry me now over Papa Church that registration team no ebe drew polling station be a you my dear no omugusu a omudi
Now, Penny,
what you're saying, I engage street announcers. After street announcers, almost the car, and then important now. So, almost now, there registration team, no, registration center there.
Also, I'm saying, problem.
Master, a month for Mumbai and so now my kids announcement. After that, be a
Obani also pari minimsa we are there now quickly. Problem they say at the end they see electoral commission can say original polling station say oh mem hen over 220,000 you know. And then na mo for dates mo beba ho mo bo ho say bia zonama line you be tena from 20th to bia 30th. If Sukura, you better now from 30th to your friends and 10th and now 4th. And other than more farm boss and said, Modi movement, amount for sending a more and almost once.
Kaba, if I'm getting we can immediately, and anyway, determine district officers no Akasa no mobile displays movement plans.
Yo, Obani, where you have what to do, my so now you have a Brenna, Yenya, so now also have a studio, no Chichim Kakra, the amount for why. You, Christian, O Superior Director of Public Affairs of the Electoral Commission. Mamika say, Oko Chrome, any supermarket, beer or mema, now koto drinker, yeah, Kai, say, Obeto baby fruit drink. Milk, flavors, I would do ye between your apple, your pineapple, your orange. Yeah, vitamin C, I should must say chum. I'm also so no, and your menu let me acquire the amount. Ubehu a baby beverage and limited, or heavy industrial area, or vacuum tema, baby fruit drink, or good nutrition, good taste. Yeah, between me, papa. But your answer, so dear man, we are satisfied.
Yeah, come on. I dear back I am in that pass. Officer who say this I was saying
also on mobile
yes. Because the whole officer on who say it would have been the best solution to the problem. It's directing all the district officers, you know. Say all the polling stations we have in this country, you know, registration this I was say those individual polling stations, you know. In terms of display.
Now, my phone could see on time. Uncle Salah, baby. Now, I'm saying, I never call my phone. You say, so, Ote, Ebia, Zonama line. Now, go through you, Zungo Junction. A honor, Obaka. Yes, the problem, baby.
When Nano, and America say, failure to paste dates of start.
And now, course, we
am pardonable.
But we have drawn attention.
How can they miss this? 10 Biano. And can you say this is a polling station? No more the Omadi and Abetaro. And then at this time, the Omontian say registration takes place or takes off from this to this date. It should have been done in all constituencies at all polling stations. Now, go be where this is what is going to happen. Now, they say Nipa, Echo, Neba, Nababy, said the okay. Obiti how? Now, what is a bureau a regional say? Obetumi ka ko say oko register. Oh, I dey abema lines no. Aye aswele. Lines ne be swele. And now yenim wo ha, yenim wo ha dey to pa. That is the point.
Ha wo nya na oti yenim wo ha, that's no problem.
Now in confirm wo hono no, they were over 250. I can tell you say
I don't know this obi text message or the aban say o ka cha so kan say o mo me adwuma o keke o mo nti o mo ndro mu di ho
na me ka je o mo say machine no adwuma na o mo ye no they cannot register more than 150 a day nti mu ya over 250 they say mu amu e bia from 100 aircon
probably register mo o mo go
no mo mu ho nti me explaining ni nyina kire o mo no o mo ti ase yemba abuso kan nsem no me one way year and me ni minua MPP candidate me friend no na me kan say politics enya ne sa omo court training no ye mom guidelines to the electoral rules ni kire say one I was say we are residents e wo area ho no
what does it mean by residents?
I said
so we are juma they spend almost all their days and none on now until on your resident it's on your resident.
Yes that is the issue.
What determines residency?
Any questions are hangi electoral commission no omontumi anya ni play. Enti meeting say MPP candidate no Oman FM yes allegations no. And Oman FM for no eba area ho no. Enti they called me. Enti me so me ba ho no na me kire am say say me the whole just started exercise omo hu area ho no. Omo say there be. And I said then why do you say your man conform instructions? No more based on the instructions. That's a problem with Honuma. We'll sit down and look at how to solve the problem. Look, let me tell you. Aboso can for Honuma. In the last elections, support Armenian free Honuma. And yeah, no.
We have 15 more minutes to go. Into 15 minutes, we have 3 topics more to go now. This week, Abai essay macho Marie biometric once a month. Marie biometric. No, I'm down with biometric. You have 15 more minutes to go.
Okay, just 2 minutes. Mr. Young political parties. My young creative tensions between our registration SIC. And then we share a chronicler. My indicator say Abai increase polling stations.
Which is true.
Just
before they raise this issue.
Yes. Just to ensure say
almost strongholds because MPP for Greater Accra for release
I
government be a police station be o NDC for nkwa na ya we be call no na NDC ni electoral commission for nkwa na
the party was not
informed. It is never true.
Oh, it's true.
Under 1 minute, address that issue. Let me move on. Under 1 minute. Under 1 minute.
Every elections, what the EC does, areas are say population increasing. What they do is before any registration
no.
The district officer met with all of us. New areas are creating, they made us aware.
And the candidate was among.
Of course, they invited you. Secondly, Omo can say, Omo can statement say MPP strongholds no machines near 41. My yes, I am.
Now, be the
machines and
right. The quality
of candidates they did not do that.
It shouldn't be said.
No. Listen.
No.
Now other areas they then you blame the commission. Register. No, because any problem go register, go register. I'm into no register too. Then you much of machine problems in
computers hearing test, you may be the amount, digital hearing aids, between the amount, ear protections, swimming plugs, oko swimia, and this is so real as now, who swimming your brutal who's a in so enough for us from there be a idea between how anti Chris Pass or more air on cry. Now, a Populampo Junction, Zenith Bank, 8B Carroll Street, East Legon, and or more. Who here assume ya dear new crony benino, I know a drew no dia for 0244 675962 0244 675962 and after 0248 878057. Chris Pat, one more branches who do be so tamata crade and it come say one more and so a bois and my media bro. Yanko now church aban so ni multimedia to nkwanta o mo apai. Na yanko news file so e call so o multi TV and Joy FM. Na no me day. Na yenti aban sa fedie niama asakra. It's say Ghana Journalists Association and Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association. And I feel multimedia and aban na say e adwen to ato adwumedie menam so e manti ase timi aba. Ora James Tadini Mboaten, Deputy Minister of Information. Yentie no na ehwe no news so ayeba ye de sankomodie no dia wi.
I am not shy about this decision. I am not shy about the fact that I announced it. Indeed, it was part of our openness because you know what governments have done in the past and what government can do. We decided to be frontal about it.
Seriously, I don't know what you're referring to.
Well. We decided to put this in the public domain and to be open about it. I'm sure your own station would admit that, I mean, days before that, you've had quite some difficulty getting government officials to speak.
About 3 weeks before that.
Well, you have had some difficulty, and I thought that it was only fair that at the very least we will let your group and the good people of Ghana know why.
But how do you also feel about some people in government and even in the party defying those?
I am not sure that I'm not sure that anybody defied.
Okay.
That's why at some point I needed to make this rather frontal and put it in the open, to be open about it. It was a boycott. It was not a ban, and I've been quite surprised about these deliberate distortions and fabrications and words attributed to me in all of.
Is it a distortion when you said that
not
if multimedia reporters showed up at state events, they should be treated as gate
What
crashers?
we had done was to say that we were not going to participate in any program by multimedia.
That's first point.
Multimedia group. Subsequent to that, I had granted an interview to OKFM. That was in Akan. The question had been asked, and I had said that multimedia, what it means is that we are not fighting the multimedia guys. However, we are not going to speak to them. That's what I said. This is what I said. The interviewer proceeds to ask, will you invite them to your programs? I said, if we are boycotting their programs, obviously you don't expect us to extend invites to them. Then he continues, can they cover government programs? And I said, every program organizer sends out invites. And I'm sure that if you don't have an invite and you go, perhaps in English, you could be termed as a gate crasher. So that is it. Let me start off from here. I think that the GJA...
What did that mean? What did that mean, that if they attend programs uninvited, they should be treated
you know that
crashes.
In all these programs, even our national programs, sometimes accreditations are given. If you don't have accreditation, you don't go in. If you don't have accreditation, you go there, you are a gate crasher. You will, and what it means that you will not be allowed to go. I mean, we've seen this time and again, international programs and all sorts of programs. Even for this Meet the Press and all these other programs we do, I'm not sure that the 400 or so registered newspapers are all able to fit into that room. So there's nothing. So
what would you say was supposed to be the effect of the circular to the MMDAs circular, that they should not grant interviews or have anything to do with the multimedia?
I'm hearing about circular for the first time. Indeed, only yesterday I heard somebody say there was a letter. Now I'm hearing a circular. No such thing. If anybody has that, let them produce it. We'll be willing to see.
There's supposed to be a circular.
There is no circular.
That was signed. That
have been in the middle.
I have signed by the Deputy Chief of Staff, Valerie Sawyer.
Again, that is not true. That is not correct. And we have the benefit of television. So if you have a circular, just show it to the cameras and let the TV cameras capture it for the good people who are watching. I think that GJA, Ghana Journalists Association, and Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association have shown tremendous leadership in this, and I'd like to commend them.
James, before we get there, can we now come to talk about the basis, the grounds for which this decision was taken?
I have seen again. Well, yeah, I'm going to speak to that. I'm going to speak to that. Ahead of yesterday's meeting, the multimedia group itself had asked for a meeting with the council over this matter.
Is that so?
What are you talking about? And again, that's part of a distortion that even after yesterday you continue to put out there. You have asked for a meeting with the council. The council had directed that this is a matter involving the information ministry. They think that the information minister is capable of resolving the matter, and that is what happened. Your own chief executive, Mr. Kwesi Chum, 2 days earlier, had gone to the Ministry of Information at about 7 a.m. or before 7 a.m. to meet the Minister of Information over this matter. So I'm not sure that the sense in which it's as if you people were not in any way
there uninvited. Is that what you're suggesting?
I am not sure he wanted to see the
Minister
I'm
of
asking.
Information. He went there uninvited.
He wanted to see the Information Minister, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, so it's I mean, GJ Gibber has shown leadership in this matter. When this matter broke, and I'd like to deal with some of
I wanted to be clear on that. Have you found out from the minister? He invited the CEO.
Your CEO wanted to see my minister. My minister's business is to attend to those who want to see him. He obliged.
For the record, he was invited.
He obliged that request. Your minister, your chief executive had gone from one government official to the other wanting a resolution to this matter, and there's no problem at all.
One government official to the other?
I mean, and there's absolutely no problem at all.
You want to let us into which government official he must have gone to?
Well, Mr. Kusichum denied that. I don't think that it would be fair to put out something like that.
Government is back, business is... but me, well, just about 4 minutes to wrap up. In the opening major amount, my minister saying for so NDC government, I feel they almost multimedia best friend. First of all, assembly by who as a member of parliament, so now take care of 75.
Kaba, no woman say for me, no, and now me feel say totally uncalled for. Ne who here say a government, you know, ever back out with such a statement. Multimedia a private organization. I'm not determine media content. And yet NDC as a party and they determine media content, and as a government and they determine media content. And to say ABA government, you know, and as a party, you know, and then the BB and ABA multimedia no and to me engineer is dialoguing. But to me and back out with a fair statement to say government, you know, any party, you know, should not have anything to do with the multimedia group of a company. Ebanesana, Sabi, it is any idea. I was a UBI for us. And to me, the Niamekan say it was totally uncalled for, and some mistake, no man, yes, some mistake in the view. Say party, you know, and a party, they say you've not treated the party. You see, I was say at all times, you know, we should be able to separate governance and a government from party. The moment we combine the two, we create problems. The party, you know, a thing say his activities is not covered fairly. The party may decide, fine, but
even that there are grievance procedures.
With me, you dialogue. You don't just come out and then issue a fiancé.
But I do also not say the president and it is a representative of government.
It was wrong. Your head. No, please. No. Please. What is right is right. What is wrong? The minister is saying it was from government. Remember, we are the representative of the people.
Okay. I do any question. There are Abani NDC setting image now.
Well, we've been able to manage it, and I think that is good for all of us. Okay. But Nyame can say, we should do a lot of consultation. Hey, minister, yes. No, please. You have a minister. We have deputy ministers. Okay. There should be a lot of consultation. Oh, me no juma. We should do it in what? Unison. Oh, I don't know. And yes, we nya dream for me so me nya dream for. Yes, and juma na ye no. E to me juma ni ye. It message say information ministry no. And now omo in charge of managing information of government. You best wrong. We shouldn't be too quick in coming to the media.
Principal in the four. Director of Communications, Minister of Information, in the two deputies.
And I make us say we shouldn't be too quick in bringing out information. Sometimes, even if you have the information and you don't have all the facts, you need to consult extensively. Me, say media frame on an issue. Now me need information on it. I'll tell you, please. Where they meet to me,
information speaking.
For the government. If you are a minister of information, and what I say, at all times, you have all the facts that will help you turn out information. Sometimes you need to go and then bring out all the pieces together before you can come out very well.
But also, as much as who is
no.
Open me into it.
You cover me that say, say, and Guasia pa abain, egu abain. Oh, and oh yes, shameful. So, and Emma government, and a disgrace to Ghana as a nation. I was president or ye law professor as president of this nation. Need to me attribute some information way to him. Say, wabani MDDs from giving out every government information to a credible media like multimedia. Na enipa bebrebe chese Ghanaians bebrebe a source information from multimedia no. Omo de memo omo nya information bia o Ghana. Necessary we a minister. No to me call the party ni say party no on another media line. Omo say party ni nka ho. Oh and the deputy propaganda secretary baby so say government no so nka ho. But the minister attributed this to the government. Just say the head say that is a more disgrace. The constitution is explicit about this. No to me can say ni am pese ne say me pese say government the people are saying say government no executive ni titular if it
as say bro you look kakraka
titular no de say e bia aban no position no de kese but the otiso no ontumi ma position ni nya kese say de tie no and if it no so de say e weak and powerless. So, sana microphone bika. Sana microphone. So compare. So compare. Me ba ya koye sa. Under 1 minute. O hwe why me case no. O say report no commission report no say almost stop ade no twice. Say me mu ntua sika do. O mu tua and as you see minister so say government no and yes sir and ebinum so say any government minister say o ka say any government no
they add
that is the starting o ka say any government and because no answer no ka tell okay to bring it out no yes set up committee na ready the president so kan answer the ministers no president no stop minister no say me man and so no kokan
right, we have to go. But before thank you very much. Member Parliament, Member Parliament for Ablikuma Central. Theophilus Teteshai, Mashibi Jani, the Ablikuma Central. Mekonamaba. Yene Eden for Ebedin Common, Eden Financial. Yetamason. Nyame Adoma. Minim say won sem bebre.
Papa na Nakufo do.
Yet me kwani nyina ne. Na ekire so no yene
ehu odi asemu.
Rover me dem mu hu. Rover Productions edison be back end of this month. And can comedy be coming up very soon. My name Katon fi abo afomra. Ye ba yene Eden for ne Rover for Ebedin Common.